Jacksonville Craig Airport is unique in that we only have 4,000 feet here, and it's supposed to be the reliever airport for Jacksonville, and it's really not an official reliever airport. It takes a minimum of 5,001 feet, I think, to make an official FAA reliever airport. Our company is a Jacksonville-based company. We've been here since 1983. We're one of the larger employers in the community. We don't want to take our flight department to St. Johns County, and we don't want to be at the big airport. It's not as conveniently located as this airport is, travel time-wise, for almost all of our passengers that fly on our aircraft. But secondly, and the JAA will say this, that's the commercial airport. This is the general aviation airport, and this is where we would like to be.
80%, I believe it's about 80% of the flight operations out there are for flight schools. These are the little propeller planes. This is what the airport is designed for. You know, this was a war airport. You know, it wasn't designed for corporate jet aircraft when it was built. Of course, there wasn't any jet aircraft. JAA has, Cecil Field, they have Fernandina, they have St. Augustine, where these corporate jet aircraft can go to. JAA is acting like this is the only place that corporate aircraft can go to.
We are the largest aircraft based at this airport. We operate this aircraft because it performs well off of 4,000 feet, although we can't operate it at its maximum capability. Because there are a lot of airplanes based at this airport that make more noise than I do. And I would add also that regardless of where you're at in this community, there's aircraft of noise in this community, whether it be fixed wing or helicopters, regardless of where you go.
For the community, the close proximity to the homes, especially in the Hollyoaks area, the propeller planes and whatnot, they fly over homes pretty low, but we accept it. That's what we moved in with. But the promise, when I moved into my home, the promise was already there that it wasn't going to extend, so I felt it was safe to move into a neighborhood so close to an airport. But the jets come in much lower, much faster, literally over our treetops. And, extending the runway expands what's called the safety impact zones, covering, I think, at least about 50 homes. So that's what concerns us. It is a safety issue, like JAA says, but it's certainly a safety issue for the community.
It's unfortunate that we're having an issue here with this airport. The longer runway would actually decrease the noise footprint.
We've talked to FAA, you don't extend runways for safety. Craig's a safe airport. It's safe for the B-2 aircraft, all the way up to B-2 aircraft. And if a pilot's in control, and if a pilot is flying a C-2 airplane and he feels he can squeeze into Craig, he's allowed to do so. But do we need to extend the runway because there's some people that want to do that? I don't think that's a valid reason.
We are the only community in the entire country with a population base of over 1 million people that doesn't have an official FAA General Aviation Reliever Airport.
I'm feeling optimistic. Again, it's, is this going to be a political decision or is this going to be a decision that's right for the community? It's going to boil down to that.